I feel that.
The first time I used peanut butter, not I'm about to use Nutella. You feel me?
That's nice. Hey, what up? You might as well come out with the boys and get that 1-2 step on. Yeah, right?
When are you three going to stop trying to fill the voids in your lives? Better question, when are you going to realize the feeling that you're chasing is just temporary?
Girl, it ain't that deep. We're just trying to have some fun, living our best lives. If you don't want to join us, that's cool enough. But just let you know, we don't believe in that schism
What's
bullshit.
not to believe, Idris? What I see is a family.
All I see is three individuals bonded by a false reality that you've convinced is fun.
So, have fun tonight, boys.
Oh, we definitely will.
Come on. What's that about?
Don't let them get to y'all, fellas.
They won't.